Oh, yeah, that's very good. While I've been self-isolating, I've been mostly drinking wine, mainly because I'm lazy and I don't feel like mixing my own cocktails. But every once in a while, I feel the need for something cold and boozy and refreshing and just, you know, lightly reminiscent of my former life sitting in bars. That is when I reach for a sour. The great thing about sours is that they're very easy to make and they can be made with almost any booze. You can make them with whiskey for a whiskey sour, with rum for a daiquiri, with tequila for a margarita, with cognac for a sidecar, with gin for sour gin. All you need is 2 ounces of booze. In this case, we're using rye whiskey because it's what I have. So then we're gonna do 3/4 ounces of lemon juice. You'll also need 3/4 ounces of simple syrup. I initially bought this bottle, but you can refill it by just heating up 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water on the stove until it dissolves. Right in the shaker. You can use whatever ice is in your fridge. In my case, I'm gonna use 1 big old cube. Now it's time to shake. And I just like to shake until like it becomes very uncomfortable for me to hold. And then you strain it. Boom, there's your whiskey sour. If you want to get a little fancy and maybe cultivate like that craft cocktail bar in your home, you can add an egg white. Take an egg, crack it, and then I just kind of let it run through my fingers. You just want to add about half the egg white. And always add the egg white first, that way if you add too much, you can kind of like pour it back and forth, so you don't have to like waste your whiskey, which would be the worst. So we're gonna do what we call a dry shake, which it's only dry because it doesn't have ice, but you know, the liquid is still in there. So we're gonna add the same ingredients that we did the last one. So we're just gonna shake without ice, and that'll help build like a very nice stable foam, and you'll see. Shake. And we're gonna add an ice cube. Ho ho ho. Look how foamy that is. So we're gonna take our nice stable foam and then just a couple of dots of bitters. And then you can take a toothpick and you just kind of run it through the toothpick. And you can make cute little hearts. All right, cheers. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 5 o'clock literally everywhere. Time is not real. Oh yeah. That's the stuff.